Triathlon is still a relatively young sport, but I think we've gone through pretty fast development in the last 30 years, and part of it has been the technical advancements. The neoprene wetsuit was originally supposed to give you protection against the cold water, but for a long time it hasn't just been to protect you against the cold water. People use it because they swim way faster with the wetsuit, which is due to its buoyancy, and also because it clearly reduces the friction of the water. The suit has specific lamination and different materials are used. On the arms, for example, the material is extremely thin and super flexible. In other areas of the body, the sides for example, different neoprene is used and gives you more stability and buoyancy in the water. The more you float above the water, the faster even relatively bad swimmers like myself can swim. One of the biggest changes on the bike has happened with the material of the frame. Today we use carbon, and the advantage of this material is that it has an extreme stiffness, but is still really light. It also offers real freedom when it comes to the shape, and this bike has an aerodynamic shape throughout. And aerodynamics is, of course, one of the main aspects of the bike. Aerodynamics is one of the key proficiencies for Mercedes, and it's great to be able to use the facility here, but also the knowledge of the employees. I think we can help and support him with our knowledge of optimizing these details. Two things essentially determine how fast I can master the course. One is my sporting prowess, and then it's the forces that I'm facing, especially the wind resistance. That's pretty much our biggest opponent. The helmet basically needs to fulfill its protective function, but everything else defers to the dictate of aerodynamics. And you can see that the helmet hasn't got any visible ventilation slits. If you look at the shape, it's shaped like a drop, so it aligns perfectly with your back and generates as little wind resistance as possible. You also have individual channels inside the helmet that enable the wind to come through the bottom and get sucked out at the end with a chimney-like effect. The most important part of the running equipment is certainly the shoe. The shoes have become much lighter in the last few years, and with new materials we try to use the rebound more, which means that the middle sole stores energy and doesn't absorb it. It works like an elastic spring and gives energy back. The upper material of the shoes have also become lighter and absorbs less water, but it still provides good support. In triathlon, the materials perform a key role, not only the quantifiable advantage that's measured in the laboratory, but also the advantage you gain in your head. It's said that you gain 1 extra second with every second of quantifiable advantage. At the end, sometimes 0.5% makes the difference between first and second place, and of all the aspects, the equipment plays a significant part in our sport.